completely shut down for the first time in 63 years, and a lot of it has to do with an insane AI request. So Hollywood is under total shutdown because the actors have joined the writers on the strike. As an example, Deadpool 3 has completely stopped filming. By the way, how cool do Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman look in the first look? Anyways, it's been revealed that the studios have included a proposal that would allow them to scan background performers, give them 1 day's pay, and then own their digital likeness forever to be used however they want with no further compensation. So basically, studios want to be able to use generative AI models to hire less people and speed up the process. And the use of generative AI has been one of the major issues in the negotiation between the two sides. SAG-AFTRA president Fran Drescher said that if we don't stand tall right now, we're all going to be in trouble. We are all going to be in jeopardy of being replaced by machines. Let me know what you think below. And is there an end to this strike on the horizon, or is this going to continue for a long time to come? And to stay updated on tech, content, and culture, hit that follow. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start out by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who we well. And salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity, risking your freedoms and your lives to do so. All right, this is Brother Lahab coming to you with another lesson. It says Hollywood shut down. For the first time in 63 years, studios want to scan actors to own their likeness forever. And we know that E's trying to do this to upload certain victuals onto the Internet of Things. They showed you this in they showed you that in the Chappelle Show, Futurama, you know, South Park, you know, where you can basically interact with certain avatars and things like that. That's the reason why they're bringing out this metaverse stuff. All this stuff is going to coincide with the CBDC, you know, and this whole digital system that the devil is trying to bring about, man. All right, and that's the reason why the scriptures go on to say that the love of money is the root of all evil, because the next currency that he's going to try to use to replace money is going to be this digital system, man, which is going to completely destroy people, because the Most High set it up that way. But this is Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee." And the next yoke that he's trying to put on people, that all is going to be that digital rights grant, man, where you're not going to be able to do anything within this man's system unless you're a part of this. And he's going to create this social credit score. It's just going to make it damn near impossible to even be a part of his system, man, you know, even if he wanted to be. But hey, it says it's going to be a grievous sword. It's going to fall upon people to take the CBDC, you know, this digital all, man. Well, it's going to take this new system, I'll say, because he's been had a credit system, but right now he's trying to move away from the dollar and coin money towards this entire digital fiat system. All right, this is Revelation chapter 18, verse. Actually, hold on. It is Revelations 18:11, and it reads, "And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore, after this place is destroyed. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments," you know, this is most of the trade that America gets from other countries, man, you know. All right, and it says cinnamon, odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, right? Because most of the foods, I believe, they come from outside of the U.S. are grown in countries like China and so forth. It says, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men, from the cars, all right, to the workers coming over here, you know, to make a living, you know, different immigrants and so forth, as well as also the sex trafficking is also within this. But also, you know, hey, E literally has the souls of men, You know, he has people's minds in this whole idolatrous system. All right, so much that even, you know, going back to what this is talking about, he's trying to scan people's likeness to basically own you forever and to use you however he will, man. You know, as a matter of fact. Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 12, verse 11. It's like in verse 10, it says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right, so he's going to zealously affect the people to make it seem like these are good things, and like you want to be a part of it, and also making it impossible for you to not go around it. You know, that he's gonna transform himself into this beacon of light again, man. You know, to make it look like, hey, this is the next thing. You want to be a part of this, and if you're outside of this, then you're evil. It says, set him not by thee, lest he hath overthrown thee, and he stand up in thy place, not to let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith, meaning cut. There's another scripture I was actually looking for. Yeah, this is Sirach 11, verse 29. It says, bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains. And there's going to be many different ways that he's going to use and tactics to get people to be a part of this system. The number one is you won't have any other choice. You know, there's not going to be a plan B outside of this. This is not going to be so much like how he did with the jab and stab, man. When he comes and brings this digital system, it's going to be, well, like I told you with the jab and stab, you know, with the yob, that I'm not going to force you to take this, but McDonald's will, the malls will, such and so forth, you know. Basically, hey, you're not going to be forced to take it, but you're going to be forced to take it. There's not going to be any other way that you can survive unless you take this rice grain and you upload yourself to the digital matrix, man. All right, and it says in verse 30, it says, like as a partridge taken and kept in a cage, so is the heart of the proud, and like as a spy watcheth he for thy fall. And that's what he is trying to do, man. He's trying to set this up so that it is less people on the earth, for one, and that Jake never comes into power, and that he remains the only one in power, destroying the earth. It says, for he lieth in wait, and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy praise will lay blame upon thee. And that's what he's about to do. He's going to, like he's been doing, the slander of our brethren, you know, forcing us to basically do evil. You know, even though Jake can still have a choice, you know, anything is better than serving this devil. And how much more Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. But this guy makes it, he puts Jake into a box so that they have no other choice but to be wicked. You know, when it comes to not celebrating the high holy days or celebrating his holidays, eating unclean, all right, and the homosexual agenda. This man literally put chemicals in the water, in the food, to make sure that she would come out to not be someone that's going to be profitable unto your nation. You know, that women have high estrogen levels beyond their actual estrogen level. All right, which is the reason why they're getting diseases, and they're being told that they're great, and you know, to push this whole agenda to destroy our people completely, man. Because this devil is mad. All right, he wasn't meant to build. He has no prosperity and righteousness, but we do. It says, for he lies in wait and turneth good into evil, and that's what he's done, man. All right. One of the things is he still got our people believing, you know, that the scriptures are not true. Like literally, Jake is at their most guileless point at this point. You know, it's either they're spiritual or they don't believe in the Most High altogether, man. All right. All because this devil has made it seem as though, you know, his beliefs of the Bible and Christianity, that it's either this or it's not true, you know, and not showing our people who they are in this book. All right. It says, of a spark of fire, a heap of coals is kindled, and a sinful man layeth wait for blood. Take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot. Receive a stranger into thine house, and he will disturb thee, and turn thee out of thine own. That's the reason why the Lord said that should a throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee. All right. And it says until this evil be plucked up, then not that which can come, which is for good, man. You know, this evil has to be destroyed. And the Lord's been long suffering with this place, but this is how it goes out. And you know, we see the fruits of wickedness flourishing in this place. That's how we know that this is the end, man. You read Wisdom of Solomon, the 15th chapter, you see what's going on, man. You see these prophecies leaping off of the page. All right. And sooner or later, everybody's going to have to make a tough choice on whether they're going to take this or not. Because, hey, this is the reason why they want to end gun ownership. Because they want to force you and your family to do what the hell they want them to do, man. That do as thy will really came as no, it's really do as I willed. Meaning, I want you to do this, or I'm gonna kill you and your family. This is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And everything that the prophets have been saying since the beginning of time about this place being destroyed, Babylon the Great, to the apostles and the elders today. And we see this place imploding upon itself, man. It's only a matter of time before we go into war, and we're creeping that way right now. And they make things like this mandatory, which is the final touch, is the full manifestation of these prophecies, man. Because they've begun, but there's gonna be a full manifestation to where this is it. Hey, the scripture says that though it tarry, wait for it shall surely come, and it will not tarry. It's June. Shalom.